Hello, everyone. You know, there's a red states and blue states in the United States at this moment. Do you think this split situation is going to last for the rest of this history? Hi, my name is Dr. Samurai. I am a professor specialized in international social pathology. And my answer is no. I'm telling you why very quickly today. Okay? I am in correspondences with many prison inmate friends in America. Most of them are very well known. Probably most of you know their names or their organizations and stuff. And I ask them whenever this kind of a situation or news happens. And they say these two split situations are going to last, and in the end, the civil war will happen. Imaginally, that might not be impossible, right? I think some of you are thinking that way too. But I'm telling you, that is not going to happen. Okay, this has to do with how to solve this problem too. How to put these two together. I mean, integrate red states and blue states in the United States into one United States. How is it going to be possible? The reason is one strong leader, regardless of being Republican or being a Democrat. A long time ago, our ancestors, Japanese and American people are at the Pacific War, right? It's a way back. But I was very surprised. Those gang bosses, mafia dons, and white supremacist leaders, and even the serial killer people. I think 95% of them are very respectful about Japan. And it seems to come from our ancestors' spirit that they had only one-way fuel with the bomb set right under their seat, and they flew to die as bomb themselves. You know? And this I read from very credible sources that this ready to die spirit for protecting nation was the most threatening factors to American soldiers, because they could not expect, and they are ready to desert their own lives. So American soldiers in those days were also very afraid of Japanese soldiers who are ready to die. And because of that all the way attitude, it seems most of my correspondences and friends now in prison are respecting Japan. So it was always very easy for me to start out our communications, even if it was through letters or phone calls or actual visit, you know. So I started to think, I am all for peace, okay? So I thought polite way and very, very democratic way in front will be the ideal way. No. In prison, one ABT, Aryan Brotherhood of Texas leader told me to earn a respect from white group, they had to go through 3 stages to show their guts all the way to fight on their own. And then they welcomed that new prisoner. I mean, sometimes they're called fish. So, it was not Aryan Brotherhood Texas person only. Black gangs and KKK people, all those people said they are ready to accept those whom they can respect spiritually. Okay? So, if Mr. Biden fights for all America, not only for Democrats, but also for Republicans, and he shows never backing down, I think they will follow. But it must not be just a show, a situation in which he could lose himself. Even when he faced a kind of a very risky situation, but he fights and he shows his guts, I think all the people in America will follow. Because you know why? We are human beings, not a thing. And people always are moved by emotions, spirits, and guts, things inside, and what that person is made of. I will promise you, as a specialist in international social pathology. And one more thing, this is a little advice. Mr. Trump did hurt to people in the business areas of declining industries. I admit, but that could also lead to further environmental destruction as global warming. My suggestion is, why don't you come up with some new industry and give them a priority to take those new jobs? Like, for example, it is a kind of an extreme example, but there are many people who are against eating meat, right? They keep saying no to meat, no to meat, right? That is not going to persuade more population. I kind of think if they come up with what really tastes like meat, but not based on the real meat, right? And those people who are making ends meet for their families can have the priority, advantage in taking that new products, dealing in those new products. I think they will not be so dissatisfied. You understand what I'm saying? So I think for the whole world, we now have to move to a little bit different direction to protect this only one planet we have, with living beings in the whole universe, right? In order to do that, we always have to some alternative ready for the old things so that those people can eat, So if they feel it is unjust, they couldn't take it, and this red and blue situation keeps staying on and on. But remember, America is good or bad a role model for the whole world now. Okay? So I would very much like the United States to be successful, to be a good role model. Go to a new direction, but don't desert those people working in the old industries, but give them priority, advantage to take such new alternative first. That way they can protect their own family too. This time my story was kind of very simple, but I just wanted to say Mr. Biden must show his never backing down all the way spirit and gut, not even minding losing his own life. And then people will respect him. And he is going to be the leader that he said he would like to be. That is what I think it will be. Okay, thank you very much. And if you don't like to miss my next lecture, please subscribe. Okay, see you. Have a wonderful day.